What's up, family? What's up, family? It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru, and I'm going to give you my recap for week 2. We're going to start off with Thursday night game. My Giants blowing the game. Darius Slayton dropping a touchdown. And Darius Slayton dropping a touchdown. Then the false start, the offsides that wasn't offside. But the Giants blew the game. Point blank period, they blew the game. And Jason Garrett, his play calling at the end. I'm done with Jason Garrett. Period. I'm done with Jason Garrett. Next game, we got Cincinnati, Chicago. Like it or not, the Justin Fields era is starting. At this point, bringing in Nick Foles, making him the starter, I don't think makes sense. You don't have a choice right now. You don't have a choice. You got to go with Justin Fields. Matt Nagy, I understand what you were doing, and I actually agree with you. But you don't have a choice at this point. You do this, you put in Nick Foles now, you will lose the locker room. Completely. You got to start Justin Fields. Houston at Cleveland. Cleveland did what they were supposed to do, but I understand it's only week 2, but that defense is not looking good. Their front seven was always good. They was good last year. They want to see the secondary, Greedy Williams, Denzel Ward, the safeties they picked up, linebackers. They want to see their pass defense look good, because what happens when you don't get home and you don't get that pressure? What happens then? Tyrod Taylor was doing his thing against them. Look at the quarterbacks you got to go against in the AFC. You got Tyrod Taylor busting your ass. It's week 2. It's early. But fix it. We got the Rams at the Colts. Rams did what was expected. Carson Wentz unfortunately got hurt. As expected, Aaron Donald versus that guard was worth the price of admission. Best against the best. The Rams are in my top 5, and they look like a Super Bowl contender. Matt Stafford gives them something that this dude didn't give them. He takes that team to another level. And that's saying something because that quarterback did get them to a Super Bowl. Matt Stafford, right? They look good. They look damn good. Buffalo and Miami, it's just a bad matchup. Buffalo killed them both times last year. I think they blew them out both times, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Just a bad matchup. I understand Tua got hurt. If Jacoby Brissett comes in next week and he's balling, it's not going to look good for Tua at all. It's not. Because I think that's a team that's looking for a reason to replace him. Just saying. Now we got New England against the Jets. Pretty much went down how I expected it. You got a great defense going against a rookie quarterback. Never a good sign. You got San Fran against Philly. I think Jalen Hurts was brought down to size a little bit. He's going against a defense now, not like Atlanta. The path of least resistance. And San Fran, I think San Fran's going to end up having one of the better O-lines in the league, and they can just do their thing without against whoever. And it's on Jimmy G not to fuck it up, and he's good at not fucking it up. It depends on who he's playing, but for the most part, he's good at not fucking it up. You got Vegas at Pittsburgh. I told y'all. I'm not surprised what will happen. I told y'all what will happen. Pittsburgh got problems. Pittsburgh got major problems, and those major problems that Pittsburgh has, Vegas doesn't have. Vegas has a good O-line. Pittsburgh does not. Vegas got a damn good quarterback. Right now, Pittsburgh does not. And when I look at that, Pittsburgh's last 4 games, that's the reason why I sold Pittsburgh on being a playoff team this year. I don't like it. I think they'll go 0-4 at the end of the season. If Big Ben is even there, he may be injured. Just saying. Then we have New Orleans against Carolina. Win as expected. Carolina did what they're supposed to do. They have more weapons. Christian McCaffrey doing what he does. And let's just pump the brakes on giving Jameis Winston his gold jacket. I'm just saying. Let's pump the brakes on that. And but I do think New Orleans will be a good football team. I think they'll be a good football team. Not as good as Carolina. Carolina's already 2-0. They play Houston this Thursday. That's 3-0. I told y'all, Carolina is one of my playoff teams. Y'all better start listening to me. Then we got Denver against Jacksonville. Denver did what was expected of him. That defense against a rookie quarterback. Very impressed. Teddy's not going to fuck it up. He's not going to fuck it up at all. And I think they have a winnable game. KC got a lot on their hands in that division. Just saying. Then we got Minnesota, who basically pissed away the game against Arizona. Arizona looks really good. They look really good. But Minnesota should have won this game. And I think they're a loss away from imploding. Especially after this one, because they should have won with a makeable field goal. It's not the first time they should have won with a makeable field goal, but I'm just saying, I think this team was away from very close to probably imploding and then just needing a completely clean house. New coach, quarterback, everything. Atlanta versus Tampa, that was a scrimmage. I mean, the score at the end, towards the end, they needed those turnovers to cover. But Tampa's secondary can be had. Once again, they can be had. If you can block them up, you can get them. That doesn't look good if you eventually got to play Patrick Mahomes. Just saying. Dallas against the Chargers. Now, I said this in a post during the game. Tony Pollard is going to be the starting running back. He's their best option at running back because I watch him, the way that O-line is playing, and he has the burst that Zeke used to have. When I watch his burst, Zeke used to have that burst through the hole, getting straight to the linebacker, straight to the second level, straight out to the secondary. Zeke ain't got that no more. Tony Pollard does. More and more they're going to start using Tony Pollard because they want to run the football and not be so one-dimensional. Watch out for that moving forward. Tennessee, I told y'all. Why? Because they remember they got Secretariat back there. Let me not try to get cute and throw it all the time. I got Secretariat back there and a bunch of studs on this whole line. Let's use them. They stick with that formula first. They could beat anybody. And they'll cover up that defense because that defense ain't really that good. You got KC against Baltimore. Everyone's talking about how Lamar Jackson, everything's on him. Lamar Jackson to me is kind of like the James Harden of football. Houston's James Harden. And I say that because his game, everything has to be on him. That's his game. His game makes him the best rusher. His game, everything has to be on him every single play, no matter who his supporting cast is. No matter who is supporting. See, the thing where this team could be had, they got a bunch of injuries on defense, where this team could be had, and you saw this early, and you saw it last week. They're doing straight dropbacks a lot. With all these straight dropbacks, which Lamar is not good at, there's going to be a hell of a lot more turnovers. He's going to have to win more shootouts like this, and he ain't always going to win them. Why? Chiefs ain't going to be always fumbling like this. Patrick Mahomes ain't always going to be throwing interceptions like that. Y'all look at that as a great thing. I don't see that game as a great thing. I see it as a bad sign of things to come. Then we got Detroit against Green Bay. Green Bay needs to fix their defense as well. Detroit just has some guys, some dudes on offense, but that was a game. Green Bay, they look good when they use that kid Aaron Jones, and everything is not on A Rod. Then he's able to share the football and do what he do. But it does hurt that they lost to Darius Smith, who's their best defensive player. But they need better out of that Green Bay defense moving forward. Because I think they play San Fran next week. We'll see what happens. It's your boy Urban Sports Guru. I'm out. Salute.